Okay, good morning, y'all. Um, I didn't even plan on doing no live this morning, but I must tell y'all about the events of this morning. So last night I'm talking to my sister and I'm like, "What you doing tomorrow?" And she is like, "Well, I gotta go and do X, Y, and Z or whatever." And I was like, "Okay, then tomorrow I don't want to really go anywhere. I just want to kind of like chill and just not have anything to do." But I didn't know that chilling and doing nothing was going to turn into this. So now my sister done left, my nephew gone, and the other nephew gone. The house is quiet. I'm chilling in my little spot off to my own self because y'all know I'm not home right now. I hear a knock on the door. Knock, 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 three rapid knocks, right? And I'm like, well, I ain't going to answer the door because I know the door ain't going to be for me. Nobody knows me here, and I don't know anybody. You know what I'm saying? Like that right there. So I say, okay, I'm gonna just let them knock on the door. But something tells me, come through your way, and I'm trying to think of the better way to say it, but get you some peace. In other words, so I hear the door come open in the living room, and I'm like, well, what in the heck? So I walk around the corner real slow with peace. And at the door, there is this big guy that's looked like a damn linebacker standing with my sister's front door open, talking about he heard somebody say come in. And I know he ain't hear nobody say come in. But let me rewind back. A while back my sister was talking to me on the phone and she was telling me that somebody had came in her house and was trying to steal. And I say, okay then, just talk to her through that situation or whatever, right? And it's one of her, her son's friends or whatever. So she was like, what do I do about that? I was like, anybody who come into your house and steal, like, don't allow them to come over there, whether they a kid or whatever like that. And especially when you keep catching them several times doing something, don't let them be over to your house. Get rid of them. So now I come around the corner. Dude got the door open. He's standing there with the door open and he's scanning back and forth through the house. He has no clue that I'm standing there watching him as he's scanning back and forth through the house. Now, I come around the corner, just barely poke my head around the corner. He's still scanning. He got his phone to his chest and he's scanning the room. He takes one foot and put it in the doorway, getting ready to walk in. And I said, what you need? And instantly he starts stuttering. Oh, I thought I heard, in his words, this what he said. I thought I heard DB say come in. I say, nah, you ain't heard DB say come in because DB ain't here. I thought he was here. When he come back, tell him that I came by. I say, oh, he nervous. But let me go back. When I came here, I walked through the house and I said, I was inside of the house. And then some of my nephew friends had came over. And when I walked past this dude, I got a bad energy off of him, right? I have no clue who this person is. I walk past him, I walk in the room, and I say to my sister, I say, that's the boy right there that was trying to steal from out of your house, ain't it? I say, because I can feel the vibe coming off of him all over the place. She was like, yeah, she started laughing and she's like, yeah, that's him. I said, I know it. So this is who's standing at the door this morning. Now I feel some type of way. So I'm like, I called my sister and I was like, yeah, this boy watched you leave your house so he can come in the house after you leave and do whatever the hell it is that he was finna do. I say, because um I know he heard your car crank up, and you talking about this is somebody who lived right across the street from her. So he done watch her crank up her car and leave, and he wait till she turned the corner, and then he come over here to knock on the door. Now, how do I know that? Because now when I call my sister and I'm telling her what just happened, an old dude about to walk inside of the house, uh, my nephew says, this boy just got off the phone with me talking to me, and I told him that I'll be back home around 12 o'clock. Well, then if you told him you was going to be here around 12:30, then why is he here at 10:30 in the morning opening the door, scanning, looking for you? So he literally, like it was a setup, like he was setting it up. He was trying to see where my nephew was. He seen my sister leave, and he was thinking, nobody's here in this house, and he walking in on me. Hey, nobody. Be sure to like the channel. Yes, three dots up there. Yes, tell them nobody. Nobody is somebody. Thank you very much. But I walk I walk out and I say to him, I say, yeah, what you need? So he done did all of this scanning and planning from behind the scenes, but he didn't plan on me being here, right? So I'm hiding peace behind my back, and the young man retreats out of the door. So I call my sister and I call my nephew, and then come to find out that this is somebody who my nephew done been in it with several times. When my nephew come home, he going at, well, my sister goes across the street to talk to the boy's mom or whatever to let him know. But we not talking about no 15, 16-year old. We talking about somebody who is like 19 and up. So my sister goes across, hey, Global, how you doing this morning? Yes, acting like with crackhead behavior. She goes across the street to knock on the door. This young man comes to the door, and he's all rowdy or whatever. So my nephew knows this guy, and he's over inside of the house and everything. And I'm telling my sister to tell my nephew to come up out of the house. You don't be inside nobody's house. I told y'all a story about that before, about you going to somebody's house and you confront them or whatever. But him and this dude as friends, they be in each other's house. That boy come over here and eat and all of this kind of stuff, right? So my nephew in there talking to him, and when I tell my sister to tell my nephew to come out them people's house, they in there raising their voice and everything. Come out them people's house or whatever, right? He come out the house. The young man comes out the house behind my nephew, and he got, he talking to him, and he saying this man is telling my nephew that I'm lying about how he came in the house. I said, I don't have no reason to lie. Like, I'm here. I don't know what the hell going on. So what I need to lie about it for is like, no, you was trying to come in the house and do something. He started standing there. Y'all already know how I feel about when I'm standing there telling the truth and you standing in my face telling me a lie. You ain't gonna get no good reaction from out of me. So I'm telling him, boy, I'm telling you, and of course I didn't use the word boy. I said, boy, I'm telling you right to your face what you were doing. I said, you came over there with the intentions of doing something, and you were surprised that you met with me when you came to the door. So now he getting all rowdy, and he wants to cut up and do all kinds of things or whatever. So he comes out and put his dukes up, and he ready to fight my nephew. So him and my nephew is out here rolling around on the ground. My nephew done dang near knocked him out. You can see him dazed. He fall on the ground like 2 or 3 times. He done dazed him or whatever. They going at it. All of a sudden, this boy gets his big linebacker ass up off the ground and comes face to face with me. I told him, boy, you touch me today, it's gonna be some slow singing and slow swinging in this motherfucker if you touch me. And I'm telling you, like, I don't know what the hell wrong with these young kids and these young people and everything. Yes, lack of male presence. But this boy think he was gonna come to me, and so now this starts another fight because my nephew was like, I know damn well you ain't running up in my auntie face. You ain't running up into my auntie's face. Oh shit, these yellow flies out here is crucial. But anyways, let me get up from here. But yeah, he runs up in my face like he finna touch me or whatever. And I tell my nephew, I say, I say, you ain't gotta protect me. I say, cause if he lay his hands on me, baby, it's gonna be a wrap for today. And I hate to be in a situation like that with a young man, but I'm still a young lady that I want my life too. I want my life too. So it ain't no. Hold on. So I couldn't get in touch with him. I asked him what to do. And he was like, no, but my phone was. Yeah, so I'm like, how in the world, y'all? I gotta switch places. I'm not in my own place, but yeah, I was getting towed up out there by them yellow flies, so I had to come in there. Well, will it say okay then? Yeah, well, I guess so. But yeah, this young man is face to face with me, and he all rowdy and stuff. And when I tell you he big, this young man about 6'5" or whatever, but he standing to me like he finna reach for me, and he finna put hands on me. I told him, boy, you if you touch me, it gonna be some slow swinging and so slow slinging for your ass. And I'm not even gonna play around with you because you know what it is. And I was just telling my sister to go ahead and call the police because if he done did this several times and several times over, it's like he need a consequence that's different. I say because I hate for this young man to run into the consequence that I was ready to give to his ass. And it's crazy and it's scary all at the same time. Like shit, I got children that's like that age or whatever, but I ain't finna stand there. And it doesn't matter what age you is and let somebody take me out versus them. And I'm like, this is crazy. And this is somebody who's supposed to be like a neighborly friend or whatever, and he get to come over and do stuff like that. So, and just glad in this situation that it just turned out to be a couple of rounds of fights between two young bulls, going at it out there in the yard or whatever. But and it's like this is the craziest thing. It's like I definitely did not expect this. While I'm on my little journey. But y'all, this is the things that I woke up to this morning, and I'm just wanting to have a chill day. And this man, so now I don't know what today brings. His mom was trying to be apologetic about it, and she was saying that he been doing this stuff for a long time and all of this different stuff. So I don't know what it is. Then his sister wanted to say some words or something to me, and so I'm just like, this is crazy. All because I wanted to stay home and not do anything today. I just want to be here in the quiet. Good thing your man's fought for your honor. No, my man was not here. I'm home away from my man at the moment, but it was my nephew in that moment. In Japan culture, I'm pretty sure that's very good to fight for your family, but it's not good to create enemies unless you scrap. Well, we was definitely that. Yes. I got some tissue real quick. Yeah, come on. I'm just in here sitting down. It's the reason you're there. God knew this man was no good. He had bad intentions on your sister and nephew. Yeah, he been had bad intentions. He been had bad intentions. I think my nephew said that this the second time. This the second time they done had out of. But I told him that and that was my nephew that was just talking to me. Um, if you done had to fight with this man the second time about stealing from out of your house and all of this stuff right here, and you give to him and everything, it's like this a point. There comes a point when you just need to cut them off, point blank, period, and leave them alone. Well, I believe this new stuff is driving our young people crazy. Yeah, grow your own, so you know what you're getting. He's angry with someone else taking it out on you. But imagine the laws repercussions. Like and then you gotta be because then I'll be done spared him here, and then 9 times out of 10 you call the law, and then they don't spare him. You know what I'm saying? Because this man out here acting crazy, and he know he lying in the moment of whatever's happening, and it's not the first time that he done it, and they done tried to hold him accountable before, but he ain't. This man don't want no accountability. So disrespectful. He's quick to step to a female. Why? Yeah. And then when it was my nephew was like, and then he was like, he was saying something about bang it out or something, like he was like in some kind of the G word activity or something. I don't know what the heck it was, but to me, people are people, and it's like you coming up in here is like, imagine the feeling that you feel in your stomach when you know somebody is there in your house to cause harm to you, and you in a situation where you have to protect yourself. I've never been in this situation in my life ever. Not coming inside my house, especially there's a man present there. My husband's there, so we don't have them kind of situations. It's too strong. And he wasn't raised right. Step into a woman. Yeah, nah, he definitely was all up in my face. All the only requirement I was giving him to him is, son, please touch me. Please do. Cause I ain't running. I ain't moving nowhere. I'm not in your space. I'm not over there jumping in your face or no nothing. But boy, you run up on me and I promise you, you won't get a second chance today. No. The mama knew what her son trouble is. Yes, she absolutely know, because the mom is trying to apologize for it. But he had a sister that came out of the house and started yelling at me, and I told her, girl, you better sit your little ass down somewhere, cause I'm not the one to play with. No, it ain't no mental. No, ain't no mental issues. Nope. He just a klepto. That's what he is. We got peace. We good. Yes, we got peace. Sounds like he need to be in another environment. He needs help. Holy water. He need all of that, and probably a little bit of time behind the walls with somebody to, and know with some, because sometimes there's good people behind the walls too that got their common sense, that can teach some of these young men some lessons, and not in a weird way, but I'm talking about there's good people behind bars that still got good attitudes and want to mentor some of these men. It's good mentors still in jail. They ain't everybody in jail ain't all bad. So he need a little bit of all of that, Gina E. He's a menace to the community. Okay, Miss Coffee. Right. Good morning to you. Let me know. Lets me know, watching this generation, we will never unite and come together as a community. It's gonna be hard. It's gonna be hard. All of that. I lay hands on you, then pray later. Okay. what they said on Color Purple. You better bash Mister Open and think about heaven later. Your nephew needs to be careful too. He's the demonic spirit and has a plan to fulfill. Be watch. Gina E, you are saying the same thing that I'm telling my nephew right now. This boy means you no good, and the only place that he can go from this point is he can keep going up and escalating, because the first time you warned him, he didn't do it. He still continued the second thing. The second time you warned him, you got in a fight with him. It still didn't stop him from still trying to come in your house and steal from you. And now he back here again, and he walk in on your auntie that's here that don't even know him like that. So yeah, what good do he have planned over there? But now I unite with those who have the same right, exactly. Um, yeah, Gina, that's another one. That's another one right there. um, this generation, OMG, he better find a hobby and a skill set. And I don't think he have any of them at all. And then even just the way this young man was carrying himself is just like it was crazy. But I don't know what is going to happen from this point forward today, because his mama ain't was not home or whatever, so I guess she supposed to be home sometime soon or whatever. But literally their houses are like face to face to each other. There's no way to avoid not seeing or whatever. So this is a definitely a weird way to start the morning off. So, and yes, it is very much crackhead vibes. It was crazy. Up here, they're so bold. They'll be sitting at your table eating your food when you get home. Now, But from my understanding, this boy has been to the table breaking bread with them already. When things ain't going right at their house, then it's a safe haven for him to come over here and chill and everything. But the only thing is, they're not reciprocating it. So, um, but this is what my morning done start out. My stomach is not the most settled right now in this moment because I ain't never been in this situation. I don't, you know, at my home, one of the things that I can brag about is that my man is there, and so anybody thinking they coming through that door, God be with them if they come through those doors. And this is the first time that I ever been in a situation where I even feel like um I had to have peace by my side like that. And so it definitely was a weird situation having to consider. Um it's either me or you. So um place some salt across your door. Tell your sister that spirit on him in him is not willing to vacate. I would build a whole spiritual force field around my entire home. I literally have four front doors, lock, and alarm system. These crackheads have no fear. Well, this boy definitely did not have no fear, but it jumped up into his voice after he heard my voice in here because he was not expecting me to be in here. I think he thought that maybe he saw me here the other day, but I guess he just wasn't thinking and he thought that the house was empty or whatever. So, but yeah, he was ready to come and do whatever it is that, he was ready to do. And I was ready to do whatever it was that I had to do. But God knows it was not comfortable. This was an uncomfortable situation. So I just thought that I'd share with y'all. I'm not down this morning. I'm kind of up on the up and up, and I'm definitely woke this morning. Now that this done happened. So okay, y'all, let's see what the rest of the day holds, and I will we must have discernment. Not everyone need to enter into our home, especially I am very careful what enters into my home. We must give permission to a thing. Well, and I advise my sister, girl, take all of your permission back. He is no, but and I heard my sister say to him, "You are no longer welcome to my house. Don't ever come back to my house ever again." I heard her tell him. Um, but yeah. So you all, hopefully, the rest of this day goes peaceful. I don't know how it's gonna go, but it seems like this is not over. Um, him and my nephew really fought it out here in this yard and everything, and I know this young man's mouth is messed up because he was leaking when my nephew finished with him. And I think that's a small price to pay when you got your mind set on doing something that you ain't got no business on. Other folks over here trying to live in peace and do the right thing, and then you trying to invade on that, with bad intentions. So, thank you very much, Global Empire. And you know what it is, tenfold. Whatever you pray for me, I pray the Lord give it back to you 10 times over. And I believe him for it. I will be praying for you. You already know. Stay awakened and return to sender. Absolutely, Gina. Acclaim it. It is peaceful and the day is well. We are the I am, so it will be an amazing day. Thank you, Miss Gina, for going ahead and stapling on that. So you all please do pray for peace because that's what I want is peace. But sometimes you can't handle everything in peace. But I wish that, but and absolutely no fear. Praise be to him. Absolutely. And I am thankful and grateful that things turned out the way they did. And but the next leg of the day, then we'll be back on and give an update about what else happened throughout this day. So just know it's a little uneasy over this way right now. So yep. Don't open no doors for the enemy. But you all, I thank you all for being here to listen. to what's happening. My life is all over the place right now. A lot of people know it. I got a lot going on. There's a lot of stuff happening. So far right now, we got a funeral. Then we done had somebody try to break in, and we had a stroke in the family. There's a lot of stuff going on all at one time, and I'm in a different place other than my domain where I live at. So, it's a lot going on. But just hold us up in prayer. I also pray for the people that be up under the sound of my voice, that everybody be able to walk in peace, love and harmony. And sometimes we ain't able to do that, but that's still what I be praying for. But hopefully and prayerfully today is going to be better than what this morning started out at. And so I will see you all later on today, if the Lord's will. Let me go on and get my mind back together, because my nerves, not my nerves in my head, like I'm at peace in my head, but that funny feeling in your stomach that you get when something like this happens. I'm walking around in the house by myself. I'm not expecting for another person to just nobody answered the door, nobody said come in or no nothing, and this man is coming through the door, this big. When you literally say the description, he is 6'5", very, very dark, black man, and he is now entering into your household where you did not invite him or you don't want him to be. And you're the only woman inside of that house by yourself. That's the kind of nervousness that I got inside of my stomach. And possibly having to do something to somebody that you never, ever want to have to do. But at that moment, it's me or you. And right now, I'm in the season of I choose me. I choose me. It's not the easiest season to be in my life, but right now, I'm choosing me. And that doesn't feel good in that situation to me, to say that I have to choose me. But that's what I choose. I choose me. Hey, Callie. I'm glad to be smiling, but for all the wrong reasons this morning. So you have to go back to the beginning and check out what happened. Here's a whole black demon called a whole black demon. Yes. And actually, there's a demon that I seen a long time ago watching this video. This young man actually looked like that demon in that video. And I don't know. It's like, and I don't know. It's like if you ever look at somebody and you look at them and just like milk spoils. Have you ever been around a person and you feel like they have like a spoiled smell to them or something like that? And I'm not even being funny. I'm being actually serious. He has like this a spoiled odor to him that almost make it like it's like disgusting to be in that area. I'm not being funny, no anything like that. I'm just asking, do anybody ever get that feeling about somebody they're around? Like they just have like a spoiled scent to them or something like that. This is kind of like how this young man carries himself, whatever. So I've been watching, but we'll be playing back for the beginner. Okay, Callie. We as women are powerful. Use it. He needs to stay away and come together with your sister and use that power to come together, so he is removed from wanting God to walk over to your sister's house. Yep. And hopefully she's handled that in the right way, because I don't even live here in this state. I'm in a different state right now, so I'm here visiting. But hopefully the things that she doing is making me. Um, Me myself, I like to get the law involved, but they move the way that they move or whatever, and so they don't want to see the young man like get in trouble or whatever. And at that point, I'd be like, bump his troubles and everything. He was trying to bring trouble over here, so I'm But I handle the things that the way I handle them at my place. They handle things the way they handle them at. But state is a state of mind. The law is a whole joke. And that's why I say I gotta protect me. I don't know about none of the rest of it or whatever, but I'm gonna protect me. So, cause that's all I got. That's all I got. So I'm gonna protect that. But you all, I'm gonna see you all later, and I'm gonna go because yep, and I'm gonna make sure my nephew sees all of the thing, all the people that agree that it need to be it need to be cut off at the head. Stop, disconnect, point blank, period. You don't need to mess with that no more. He's already had three opportunities to show you, and not only is he done did this to them, it's several other people that this young man done tried to steal from, break into their places, and all of that stuff. And when you already know all that stuff right there, you don't keep giving nobody no chance. In this way, a chance for what? A chance for what? So, um, but like I said, I'll be back later on today. I don't know if to talk about this right here, but whatever the rest of the day gonna bring, then that's what we gonna be at today. Thank you all for joining Life with Tashanna over here, where life is like a box of chocolate. Y'all already know. You don't know what you gonna get when you hit over here in this live. We can be in the garden one day. We can be in a fight. We can be screaming, yelling, or whatever. Life be happening over here with me. So but we also about growing over here. We like growing in the garden. We like growing in real life. And God knows I've been trying to grow in a whole bunch of different ways in this here particular month. And this has been one of the hardest months for me in a long time. But I'm trying to get there. I'm trying to get through it. So, you all, I will see you all later. And remember just to keep on growing in whatever situation it is that you in. Continue to grow. Continue to grow. Thank you all again, and I'll see you all later. Absolutely, I received that, Gina. A breakthrough is here. I'll be glad when you're back in your garden. Me too, Kelly. I'm like, I need to get back to my garden now for real, for real. So I'm back to where things are was so simple, right? Where things are so simple in the garden. Yes, we gonna get back to our garden. Yeah, real soon. So, but you all just until then, we get back. I know everybody used to me smiling and laughing and talking to them all the time, but just right now, this part of my life right now is not. We ain't getting that many smiles, but I love to smile too. I miss me too, Kelly. But all right, you all. I will see you all later, and remember to keep growing over here where we are considered the high class gardeners. And that just means we make sure we growing stuff at all time of the year. I'm still growing even though I'm not at my place of residence. Stuff don't stop growing because you're not there. We make sure we grow stuff, but we don't mess around with no snakes, bugs, and worms. Now, Miss Shauna, how is you a gardener and you don't mess around with snake, bugs, and worms? Honey, I get other people to do that stuff for me, but I don't play with none of that stuff. And I don't play with those kind of people in real life. Those ones that present as snakes, bugs, and worms. We don't mess with those over there. So if that's what you're interested in and growing in life, come on over here and chill with us from time to time, because that's what life with Tashanna is about over here, growing from whatever situation that we in. But all right, you all, I will see you later. Hey, Selena, y'all go over and check Miss Selena out. There are several people on here that have pages. Miss Selena be having them good conversations. Be over there on the couch sometime. Every now and then I have to go over there and get on the couch and talk to her a little bit. But I'm trying to get back to. Am I really trying to get back to me? Because I am me. I'm just having some struggles and some humps and stuff that I'm getting over. But most importantly, I'm growing in the situations that I'm in. So I hope whatever situations you all in, whether they hard ones, good ones, bad ones, whatever it may be, if you can grow from that situation, get something out of it that you can grow from, elevate from, or whatever, as long as you're doing that, you don't allow your process to be in vain. And that's what I'm trying to prevent. Whether it's good, bad, indifferent, ugly, I want to be able to grow from it. I wanted to be able to add some inches to my life. So, again, I will talk to you all later, and hopefully this day is on the way up and not declining any more than it already has. So you all, I will talk to you all later. Y'all have a good day.